These 4 moves all have a base power of 60, but they're all going to do different amounts of damage. How is that possible? We're going to find out in this video. Hey, how we doing, Danimals? Welcome to episode 1 of the DanSquared Dojo, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The first step to raising strong Pokemon is to have a solid understanding of how Pokemon's moves work. Pokemon moves are broken into 2 main categories, status moves and attacking moves. In this video, we're going to only talk about attacking moves. Every move has its own characteristics, including what type it is, category, a power, and an accuracy. The 2 categories of move are physical move and special move. You can tell the difference between a special move and a physical move based on the symbol. Here's the symbol for a special move, here's the symbol for a physical move. Physical moves have their damage calculated with the attack stat, while special moves have their damage calculated by the special attack stat. We'll get more into stats in the next video. In the opening, I said that despite the same base power, these moves do a different amount of damage. How could one physical move with 60 base power do a different amount of damage than another physical move with 60 base power? When a Pokemon that uses a move that's the same as one of its type, that move receives the same type attack bonus, or stab for short. The same type attack bonus increases a move's power by 50%. We've been looking at the moves of Roaring Moon, which is a Dragon and Dark type Pokemon. Because Roaring Moon is Dragon and Dark type, that means its Dragon and Dark type moves will receive the same type attack bonus. When Roaring Moon uses Breaking Swipe, because of Stab, Breaking Swipe really has a base power of 90. If Roaring Moon uses Aerial Ace, that's still going to have a base power of 60. If you were using Roaring Moon and going to attack a water Pokemon, in which Flying and Dragon, neither of them are super effective, you want to make sure you use a Dragon type move because that's going to do more damage than the Flying move because of Stab. In general, you want to use moves that are the same type as your Pokemon in battle. Here's another tip for choosing the best moves for your Pokemon. In general, you don't need multiple moves of the same type on your Pokemon. Let's use Ember as an example. It's a special fire move with a base power of 40. Our Skeledirge also has Torch Song, which is a special fire move that has a base power of 80. Torch Song has a higher base power of 80 and a more powerful effect, so there's no time in which we'd want to use Ember over Torch Song. Ember is a waste of a slot on our Pokemon. There's exceptions to every rule. Sometimes you want to use a weaker move for its secondary effect. But if you're a newer trainer, a good general rule is 1 move of each type on your Pokemon. Let's recap. Pokemon moves are broken up into status moves and attacking moves. Attacking moves are further broken up into 2 categories, physical moves and special moves. Then we talked about the same type attack bonus, or stab, which means when a Pokemon uses a move of the same of one of its types, it does more damage. And lastly, we covered why you do not want, in general, more than 1 move of the same type on your Pokemon. Don't worry, we're going to get into status moves later, but they're a bit more complex, so we're going to keep it simple with attacking moves for now. Let me know in the comments if you have a question about something we covered in this video, or if you have something to add about the topic of moves. In the next video in this series, we're going to talk about a Pokemon's stats. Make sure to use a stab attack and the subscribe button for more DanSquared.